What it do, YouTube? How's everybody doing this morning? I know it's kind of a late morning for me, but I'm just sitting around, just chilling, trying to get some things done or whatever. Um, as you can tell just by looking at me, I'm tired. I've been working all week, man. I did shit like I like to say about 76 hours this week, I'm guessing. Shit, I did like, well, no, I'm doing 48 at one, and then I'm doing another 36 at another. You know, the one that I did the 36 at, shit, that motherfucker done already for the week until Monday. But I gotta go in again tonight over on my second. Uh, the hard work, I already know it's gonna pay off, but I just gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, the title of this video basically leads me to talking about the friend that I have. Well, I'll say the friends, because I'm lucky, I'm blessed, I'm fortunate enough to have at least 3 people on my side, like I explained to y'all in the last video, and I consider them rare finds because they're like, when I need them, they're my fucking rock, man. They're my fucking rock. They're fucking solid. Let me tell you something about one of my homies down south. I ain't seen this brother in years, like literally in years. We keep in touch on Facebook every now and then. We keep in touch, here and there. But I mean, it had been like literally years. Me and wifey go down there to Huntsville to go and check on my homie and just check the place out. Huntsville, Alabama, for you all that don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Huntsville, Alabama. The first day I get down there, I was having issues with my card or whatever, my debit card. I didn't know that it, once you leave certain states, that the card actually is shut down because it think that it's stolen. And so I was having problems making purchases and all this until I called the bank. Well, my homie was willing to lend me some money, even though his rent and everything was due. My homeboy was still willing to lend me some fucking money. So do you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, rare find. I ain't talking about them old bitches and them dumb niggas. And I'm not talking about my sisters and brothers. I'm talking about the bitches and the niggas that's always around you just for your motherfucking money. When your money run out, they run out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about rare finds, diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife, my boy Edison, my boy Jonathan. People like them, people that you know that you can rely on when you need them. Now, I haven't had to really ask too much help for too many of them in the past, but anytime I need help from them, they're always there for me. So that's the reason why I named this video Rare Find, because you really don't get that often, that you find people like that. Like I told you before, I've heard it before that you got to keep your enemies close. Well, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This is all that majority of people out here are after nowadays. This is pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I listen to this music on the radio, and I'm not knocking these rappers. They got to do what they got to do to make a paycheck. But when you really listen to the lyrics of a lot of this music, you find that a lot of it is just straight trash. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got all these kids and the mind of the weak thinking that it's about looks. How many of y'all have been out here so far and been with somebody that looks so fucking good, but they treat your ass like shit? How many of y'all... How many of y'all have been with somebody like that? Then you bounce from the next man or woman, depending on whether you're a woman or a man, and find yourself in the same fucking predicament. It's not about looks, y'all, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's some gorgeous men out here, and there's some gorgeous women out here. That's no, what do they call that shit? No gay. I'm just gonna say no gay in that. You know what I'm saying? Because God see all of us as being beautiful, and that's what I see. The same thing. I see all our people as being beautiful, even the ones that are jackasses and that's out here causing problems. They're still beautiful, and if they're beautiful in God's eye, then they have no choice but to be beautiful in my eye. Do I like them? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Do I have to deal with them? As long as I'm on this earth with them, yes. You know, but can I pull myself away from them and distance myself from them to kind of stay away from some of the mess? I got that choice. So that's all I'm saying. So don't sit here and think that I'm on some gay shit just because I said beautiful, you know, for a man and a woman. I'm talking about in a spiritual manner. But anyway, when it comes to attraction, there are many men that look good out here, and there's many women that are really gorgeous out here. And a lot of us, especially the men, tend to fall for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit around and run to the woman with the big titties and the big ass and think that she ain't got a personality. The only thing you want to do is fuck. Let's get real with it. You know what I'm saying? We're adults here. Let's use the language that y'all niggas always want to use. Fuck. You know, I'm going to get that piece. I'm going to get her. I'm going to fuck her. I'll marry that bitch. You know, that dumb shit. You know, because you all talking like the rap music. This bullshit that I'm listening to now that these niggas be sitting around rapping on and spitting nothing but garbage on. I told y'all before. Well, suggested before. You got to get yourselves together, people. You got to stop all this gangster rap ass mentality. That's what's fucking us up right now. This gangster rap ass mentality. These kids growing up disrespecting their parents, thinking they run the household, thinking they got ownership of shit, and they ain't got a fucking pot to piss in unless we give it to them. These motherfucking hoes out here in the street giving their bodies to these nothing ass niggas for little to nothing, if nothing at all. Just giving yourself away to a motherfucker that don't appreciate you and never will appreciate you. Same thing with the men. You just out here fucking all of these different girls. You know, for one, the girls got to be stupid enough to let you do it. And you got to be stupid enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? I have a cat right now, and I ain't even going to even put his name out there. But the motherfucker got over 20 kids. He's a dumb motherfucker. You know, he's stupid as fuck. He really is. Because it's like, for you to be going out here having all these kids with all these different women, number one, all these women got to be stupid to be able to even allow that to happen. Number two, you got to be stupid to even be taking that chance. You got to be stupid to be taking that chance. You sticking your dick raw dogging all these girls out here. How you know if it's that easy for you to get it from them? What makes you think they ain't out there screwing another nigga, man? You know, and nigga, you got over 20 kids now. You know, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. You need to knock that shit off, man, for real. Because 20 kids mean 20 more men that you got to deal with. It means 20 more personalities you got to deal with. And if they got multiple kids by multiple different men, then that's 20 plus times whatever that you got to deal with, man. You digging yourself a real fucked up hole, man. You ain't gonna be able to run to me. I'm out that shit, been out that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying about that. Now, bouncing around on the subject, you know, going from verifying Diamond in the Rough. I just want to touch bases on what I talked to you all about earlier in the week. Before I went to orientation and all that stuff. That guy that I was telling y'all that probably was going to get fired or thought that he got fired, I haven't seen him, y'all. I haven't seen him since the day I told y'all about that. So it's possible that he may have gotten fired. On the other note, the gentleman Chris, I don't know, I ain't seen him tonight. I think the nigga just got paid and didn't come to work after he got paid. Y'all know how y'all silly niggas and silly women do that shit every now and then. Y'all will sit there and get paid on Friday, then all of a sudden you sick or a family emergency or something came up because you niggas done got your money and now you don't want to go to work. Man, y'all better get on this, man. Because there's a lot of people out here that's on that. And the ones that's on that out here, they winning. Now, I'm not just saying that, you know, forget about God. Don't get so caught up in the world that you forget about God and put him aside for a piece of paper. Because a piece of paper ain't going to matter. When God comes to judge us, that piece of paper ain't going to mean nothing. All this little stuff, you can't take it with you when you die, when you perish. I mean, you know, it's not a guarantee that any of us will be here later in the future, you know. This is the reason why I record. I do what I do. Maybe one day, that if I'm not around in the future, this would be a legacy to somebody, you know, and they could, you know, have this and push it on to the next time. You know what I'm saying? Or get my message out to people that just want to hear somebody just talk about real shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we are all beings. We all have a choice to make. And the choice that we make is going to be what we get judged on by God. Now remember, every day you are being judged. Every single day, everything that you do, you are being judged. You're being judged. So if you think that for a second that you're getting away with something, you're not. You're not. People always want to say, oh, well, God's going to come back for judgment. He's going to come back for judgment. Yeah, he's going to come back for judgment. But that don't mean that you ain't being judged in the meantime. Think about it. When we perish on this earth, we've already been judged. So the wicked things that you do, and you know in the back of your mind, that little voice is saying, this is not right. But that other inner voice is like, man, fuck that. I'm going to do it anyway. You got to stop being hostile, man. We got to stop being hostile. Now, I say we because we all are God's children. You got to stop being hostile. You got to stop letting the other inner voice, the secondary choice, be the decision that we make, because it ain't doing nothing but hurting us, especially when it comes to the people of color. We got enough against us out here already, like I told y'all before. And it's not enough rare finds. I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but it's not enough rare finds. But for the ones that do have the rare finds, we are very fortunate. We are very lucky to have it, you know, and have them. Because it's if you look around you on a day-to-day basis, it's hard to trust anybody out here anymore. And y'all know that. You can't tell if this person is a rare find or not. This person could be trying to set you up, to rob you or anything. That's why I told y'all I don't trust niggas at my job. I don't trust them motherfuckers. Why the fuck I'm gonna sit here and trust new niggas that want to act funny toward me? I'm not even gonna give that shit a chance, and y'all know that. So if y'all know me, y'all know I don't play around with that. I'm a real person. I deal with real shit at the end of the day. And I remember when I was in the last video, I had made mention that my wife had said something. Sorry about that, because I kind of bounced around on the subject. My wife said that she sees that. What did she say? Because I'm trying to get it verbatim. She was like, I see that you really don't play around when it comes to love. Something in that nature, because she realized that, no, she said she see that it's hard to get to me. And I told her, I said, yeah, because my love is not like a light switch. I can't just turn on and off at a given moment. It's either you're in and you're out with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's why I consider myself a rare find. Because I'm in it, you know what I'm saying, for keeps. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it, you know, to give my heart, you know. But I got to know that the person that I'm giving my heart to, which is my wife, Nakia, is in it the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't have really no doubt about it right now. I mean, she gets on my nerves sometimes. I mean, but we get on each other's nerves. There's been times Nakia's like, you know what, Rodney, fuck you right now. And I just look at her. I'm like, whatever. And I always say, you know, I got this saying, and she tells me about it all the time. I'll be like, whatever, Nakia, you know. Because there's been times she did that. She's like, you know what, Rodney, especially when I piss her off, like when I really piss her off. She's like, you know what, Rodney, fuck you right now. And I'll be like, whatever, Nakia. And then we'll just be quiet and then go on about our business. And then later on, we just get to a point where we hugging and kissing again, you know. So that's why I say that the love that she and I share, it's a rare find. We are a rare find with each other. And, you know, God has his ways of fixing certain people up with certain people. You know, there's people that don't really have nobody right now, but eventually, if God wants them to have someone, they will, you know. There's a lot of people out here looking for somebody, and they don't have anybody. But God is in, you know, he in the work, man. He's in the work. He gonna find somebody for you, you know. He gonna find somebody for you. If it's meant for you to have somebody, he's gonna find somebody for you. If he doesn't find anybody for you right now, don't rush it. Don't be impatient about it, because there's more than likely a chance that he's just waiting until something happens in your life so you could prepare to have that person in your life. Some people may be 50. Some people might be 55, 60 years old before they find that person, you know? So don't get discouraged thinking that you don't have a mate out here. I believe that everybody does have a mate out here, you know? Like, people probably look at me and my wife and say they look like an odd couple, but people can't determine who's supposed to be together. Only God can do that, you know? People try to make that happen, but at the end of the day, who's in control? God's in control. Yeah, the devil may have some type of ownership down here right now, but when it's all said and done, whenever God is ready to come down here and change things back up and straighten this mess out, He's gonna do it. So don't get it twisted. God controls. You know, God is in control, and He always will be. And I know I'm not perfect. That's why I told you in the last video, I'm a sinner trying to get it back together. Matter of fact, I'm going to have me a swig of this right now. But I'm a sinner trying to get it back together. And I know, I'm a real person. I know it's hard. Whatever you're doing out there, you know what I'm saying, that ain't right. And you know, you're trying to get right with God, just work on it. Take it day by day. Pray about it. You know, keep on going, you know. He died for our sins. Always remember that. Jesus Christ bled and died on the cross for us. That's the greatest love you could ever get. Excuse me. I got a dry throat. What y'all think this is in this glass? Apple juice? Let me just put it like this. If y'all think that's apple juice, I'm just going to laugh at you. It's not apple juice. But anyway, like I said before, God is in control. You know, the devil might have, think he has conquered this earth right now, but God is in control. And men, you all got to know that you all lead, man. When it's all said and done at the end of the day, men, we lead. Whenever we exploit something out here, everybody else is going to follow. The women and the children, they're going to follow. You all getting on the radio doing all this rapping and all this garbage, all this negative bullshit. Guess who is influencing? It's influencing all the kids. You got all these women out here acting hard, getting tattoos on their face and all this garbage because of this shit here. You know what I'm saying? These niggas getting on these beats, rapping all this bullshit, making everybody feel like they got an S on their chest. I can't tell y'all what to do. And at the end of the day, every individual on this earth got the right to make a decision on whether you want to act a certain way or choose to act like that or not. But that's like me. I got a choice. You know what I'm saying? Getting tattoos all on the face and looking like a gangster. I don't want to be like that. I'm going to be real. The real me is a gentleman. That's who I am. I'm a gentleman. I treat women with respect. I treat brothers with respect. But people that want to act like bitches and niggas, them the ones that don't really get my respect. I'm going to treat you how you treat me. You want to act stupid? I'm going to act stupid right along with you. But most of the time, I'm just going to ignore you. Because I ain't got time to be bothered with the bullshit. So, I just wanted to get on here again and talk about a few things. Like I told you, I was going to bounce around a little bit. You know, I wanted to get this off my chest before I went to sleep. I mean, as you can see, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I got sleep all in my eyes. I look like I've been puffing on a blunt. But no, I'm just tired, man. My eyes been burning all fucking week from working both of them damn jobs. But I made it, you know what I'm saying, through one full week of working both of them jobs, man. The damn orientation on Monday was 6 hours. The damn orientation on Tuesday was 6.5 hours. And then I worked 8 hours Wednesday, worked 8 hours Thursday, and then worked 8 hours Friday. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, now today is Saturday, and I'm about to go and work another 8 hours at my second job. Well, I guess you could say it's my first job. I don't even know how you put that. I guess you can just go by the job that I had first, which is the one that I worked third shift at. So yeah, 8 hours at my first job. I'll be 48 hours this week. And the other job, I think it's 36.5 hours or something like that. I bust my ass this week, man. And this is what you do, man. It's hard work, but it pays off in the long haul. So, for you men, real men and real women out